Hello lovelies. So this is going to be a video that you can tap along to. I wanted to share EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, with you because I've been using this a lot over the last week with my clients, and it seems to be just the most effective way to clear the fear. So this video specifically is for helping and assisting with fear, worry, anxiety around the coronavirus and everything that's coming with that at the moment. So fear for each individual is going to be slightly different. I will focus on some of the generic fear that we're holding: fear of the unknown, fear of being sick, fear of isolation and being alone. Financial worries are coming up for a lot of people. So I will bring in certain themes, but we will focus predominantly just on the fear, because there's also a collective fear that we're all part of and we're all tapping into. And the more that we can clear of that collective fear, the more, sorry, can you hear the noise outside? So ad-libbing as my eldest children are now looking after my 4-year-old. So there's a bit of background noise. Maybe you can't hear it and it's just me, but we're all doing our best right now. So so what I wanted to share with you was the tapping points, and then all you need to do is just to follow on. So with EFT, and you can do this for yourself. So if you learn this now, you can come, I've done it as a video, so you can come back to it and you can use it. But also, if you know the method, it's very easy when you're having a moment just to help yourself to shift that feeling so that you don't get stuck in or go down the rabbit hole. Okay, so the points, the tapping points, and what this does, EFT, we're tapping on the meridian acupuncture points, and it just helps send a kinetic energy, and it helps to shift energy. And with any energy work, what we resist persists. So if you've got emotion, if this is energy or emotion, and it's fear, for example, and we're locking it in and we're keeping ourselves busy and we're distracting ourselves, then it doesn't go anywhere. And if we watch the news, that fear can build, it can build, it can build, and then we can feel overwhelmed. And then that's where the panic and the is starting to arise. So there's a lot of people are describing feeling quite panicky now, like feeling, the sensations are rising up through the chest. So these are the points. It's here just to help you to clear that fear and to bring yourself back into balance and back into a perspective, because it's not good. However, I don't believe it's as heightened an issue. I think there's a bit of misrepresentation happening at the moment, and there are different scientific reports saying different things about the virus. So it really is conclusive. I'm not going to go into that right now. So let's just stay focused on clearing this fear. Okay. So your first point is the karate chop point. So this is the side of the hand under the little finger, and we tap there to begin. And then we'll move to the top of the head. So this is right in the center point. I'm trying to get close enough in the video so that you can see me clearly. But that point's right in the center point where if we were hung by a golden thread, that would be the point. Inside of the eyebrow, either side. So you can tap on either side, doesn't matter. And then the outside of the eye, and we're on the bone here, on the outside of the eye. And then underneath the eye, again, just on the bone, but right underneath the center of the pupil. Under the nose. And on the crease of the chin. And then we're coming to this point below the collarbone. See where the collarbone is? So we're just going to drop underneath the collarbone here. There's a little bit of a dent, and just tapping in there. And And then a couple of inches across, we've got this soft spot here, or sore spot. If you have a prod, usually a little bit sore. So that point there. The next point, we're going to move underneath the arm. So this is at the side of the arm here. Again, you can tap on either side. And then we're coming just below in the line level of the nipple on the rib. And that's your liver point. This is not always used in EFT, but it's one that I use. I find it helpful. And then 2 fingers over the wrist. And we're priming here for all of the meridians that run into the hands and fingers. And then we're coming to the outside of the thumb where the skin meets the nail. And we'll move across all of the fingers. So we have the lung and the large intestine, the heart protector, pericardium, triple warmer, and the heart meridian. Okay, then we come back to where we started, the karate chop point. So you can just follow along with me. I will tap on fear, anxiety, and worry. So when you begin with EFT, we have a setup statement. So the setup statement is that even though I have this, whatever it is, this emotion, so today we're working with this fear, anxiety, and worry, I love and accept myself completely. So in that statement, we're saying, even though I've got this, I'm not pushing it down, I love and accept myself. It's a process of allowing, of starting to take that resistance away, which you know with the Healing Insight method, it's about releasing the resistance, allowing the energy to move and flow. So that's exactly what we're doing with EFT. Allowing the energy to be there, allowing it to flow. So even though I have this fear, 3 times, even though I have this fear, anxiety, and worry, I love and accept myself completely. Even though I have this fear, anxiety, and worry, I love and accept myself completely. Even though I have this fear, anxiety, and worry, I love and accept myself completely. And just allow that. So as I'm tapping on that, I can start to feel that. So I'm probably working with you all right now in mind. That's my intention, which is good. I was wondering how I was going to do this. I can feel that fear rising now. So even though I have this fear, worry, and anxiety, I love and accept myself completely. Then we tap on the top of your head. We're just focusing on this fear, worry, and anxiety. Sit back a bit now. Inside of the eyebrow, this fear, worry, and anxiety. This fear, worry, and anxiety. This fear, worry, and anxiety. All of this fear, worry, and anxiety. This fear, worry, and anxiety. This fear under the collarbone, this fear, worry, and anxiety. Sore spot, this fear, worry, and anxiety. Let's just start to notice where you're feeling it specifically in your body. So very often it's in the chest, like fear can start in the gut, but we feel the anxiety and the worry up in the chest. Under the arm, this fear, worry, and anxiety. And on the rib, this fear, worry, and anxiety. All of this fear, worry, and anxiety. this fear, worry, and anxiety in my chest. This fear, worry, and anxiety in my chest. All of this fear, worry, and anxiety in my chest. All of this fear, worry, and anxiety in my chest. All of this fear, worry, and anxiety in my chest. All of this fear, worry, and anxiety in my chest. This fear, worry, and anxiety in my chest. All of this fear, worry, and anxiety in my chest. So we'll do about 3 rounds and then we'll start to become specific. This fear, worry, and anxiety in my chest. And just repeat this after me. This fear, worry, and anxiety in my chest. This fear, worry, and anxiety in my chest. This fear, worry, and anxiety in my, wherever it is, solar plexus, chest, throat. All of this fear, worry, and anxiety. This fear, worry, and anxiety. All of this fear, worry, and anxiety. This fear, worry, and anxiety in my chest. All of this fear, worry, and anxiety. All of this fear, worry, and anxiety. All of this fear, worry, and anxiety. This fear, worry, and anxiety. All of this fear, worry, and anxiety in my chest. This fear, worry, and anxiety in my solar plexus and chest. This fear, worry, and anxiety in my solar plexus and chest. So just allowing myself to connect here. If you follow along, let's you get the gist now, so start to tune into what's happening for you. So this worry in my tummy, this worry in my tummy, this anxiety in my chest, this anxiety in my chest, and this worry in my tummy. All this worry in my tummy, and this anxiety in my chest. All this worry in my tummy, just breathe into it, allow it to be there. And this anxiety in my chest. Onto your arm, all this fear. Now let's clear the collective fear now. This collective fear on the rib. All this collective fear. All this fear in the media and news. All this fear in the media and news. All this fear in the media and news. All of this fear in the media and news. All of this fear in the media and news. All of this fear in the media and news. All this collective anxiety and fear. Keep breathing. All this collective anxiety and fear. This fear of the unknown. This fear of the unknown. All this fear and worry. All this fear and worry. So, sore spot, all this collective worry and fear. And under your arm, all this collective worry and fear. On your rib, this fear of the unknown. All this fear of the unknown. 2 fingers over the wrist, all this fear of the unknown. Allow yourself to be with the unknown, all this fear of the unknown. All this fear of the unknown. And when we go down that rabbit hole, if anybody is, then we can start to catastrophize. So if anybody is doing that and imagining what if, which is a fear of something that isn't real, a fear of something we're projecting into the future, the worst case scenario, all this catastrophizing, because there's a lot of catastrophizing through the media. All this catastrophizing, all this fear and catastrophizing, all this catastrophizing, all this fear. Deep breath in, inside of the eyebrow, this fear of the unknown. This fear of the unknown. This fear of the unknown. Just relax your body. So that energy will move up and through and out. Perhaps down, often it moves up. So just open the crown. Open your heart. This fear of the unknown. All this fear of the unknown. This fear of the unknown under the collarbone. Sore spot, this fear of the unknown. Under the arm. All this fear of the unknown. On the ribs. Let's go into the fear of health. So this fear of getting sick. And over the wrist, all this fear of getting sick. All this fear of getting sick. This fear of loved ones getting sick. This fear of death. Deep breath in. This fear of death. This fear of death. Deep breath in. Let it go. This fear of death. This isn't necessarily yours. But this is what's being portrayed through the media. So for most people, we know that the virus is short and not serious. There are varying reports. And there are still reports coming in that I've seen today that it is less serious than the flu. That's through the Centre for Disease Control. So I think there are bigger things going on, and it's okay for us to find balance. It's really important for us to find balance, to come into trust, to come into unity. And in order to do that, we need to let go of the fear. So when we let go of the fear, we can come back into ourselves. So hopefully you're all feeling a bit calmer now. This fear of the unknown. This fear of the unknown. This fear of getting sick. This fear of getting sick. This fear of getting sick. I'm sure you've all read the strategies as well. The hot drinks are super helpful. Allowing the temperature, a high temperature, not too high, but a high temperature helps kill the virus. That's a natural response from the body. Our bodies are made, collarbone, our bodies are made to fight viruses, to deal with viruses. It's very natural, we do it every year. All this worry and fear. all this worry and fear. Deep breath in, on the rib, all this worry and fear. Two fingers over the wrist, all this worry and fear. All this worry and fear. On the thumb, across the fingers, all of this worry and fear. Deep breath in, all this worry and fear. All this worry and fear. So let's bring in some empowerment. So I choose to be well. I choose to be well and healthy. Top of the head. I choose to be well and healthy. 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 I trust my body. I trust my body. If anybody doesn't trust their body, come into, I'd like to trust my body. On the rib, I trust my body. And two fingers over the wrist, I trust my body. 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 I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. Top of your head. I am safe. I am safe. Deep breath. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. Starting to feel a bit lighter. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. Under the arm and on the rib, I am safe. I am safe. Over the wrist, I am safe. I am safe and free to make choices about how to care for myself. I am safe and free to make choices about how to care for myself. I am safe and free to make choices about how to care for myself. I am safe and free to make choices about how to care for myself. I am safe, well, and healthy. I am safe, well, and healthy. Side of the eyebrow, I am safe, well, and healthy. Outside of the eye, I am safe, well, and healthy. I choose health and well-being for myself and all. I choose health and well-being for myself and all. I choose health and well-being for myself and all. I choose health and well-being for myself and all. I choose health and well-being for myself and all. I choose health and well-being for myself and all. I choose health and well-being for myself and all. I choose health and well-being for myself and all. I am safe, well, and healthy. 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 Top of your head. I trust in humanity. I trust in humanity. I trust in the greater good. Deep breath in. I trust in the greater good. I trust in things working out. I trust in things working out. I am loved and protected. I'm loved and protected. Under your arm, I am part of the whole. On the rib, I am part of the whole. The wrist, I am well and healthy. I trust in love. I give love freely. I am benevolent. We are benevolent. We are benevolent. I have faith in humanity. I have faith in the divine plan. I have faith in the divine plan for humanity. I have faith in the divine plan for humanity. I trust in things working out. I trust in things working out. So just breathe into the body, just come into, see how your body feels now. So I let go of all fear. I let go of all fear. I let go of my fear and trust in things working out. On the rib, I let go of my fear and trust in things working out. The wrist, I let go of my fear and trust in things working out. I let go of my fear and trust in things working out. I have faith in humanity. I have faith in myself. I have faith in humanity. I have faith in myself. I am part of humanity. We are all connected. We are all connected. And I have faith in things working out. I choose for things to work 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 out. I am part of the solution. Under your arm, on the rib. I am part of the solution. I am more powerful than I realize. I am part of the solution. I use my positive intent for good. I am part of the solution. I am more powerful than I realize. I can use my positive intent for good. Okay. So take a few deep breaths. Just let that settle. Just rub off the kidneys. So just the back of the kidneys here. Give them a rub, sweep down. So just clear off. Sweeping or tapping down the backs of the buttocks and the legs. Sweeping down to the floor. clear that off, clear that away. Brush off, so you can brush and sweep across through the heart. Just sweeping, clearing down the arms, just letting that go now. Sweep across the head like a shampoo, back of the neck, down the arms, sweep it off, shake it off. All right, lovelies, I hope that was helpful. So, yeah, just words of love. Take care of yourself. There is no need to buy into the fear. It's really important that we don't right now. We are part of the solution, and that solution is collectively holding a heart vibration here. It's very important right now. So I think there are some things going on that we don't need to be part of. Our energy is the energy that creates worlds, and coming into heart and connecting with other heart-centered beings is much more powerful than we realize. So just give gratitude, come into gratitude for everything that you do have, for the food that you have, for the safety that you have, for the homes that we have. And yeah, just give thanks and blessings every day and send prayers. Ask for divine intervention, ask for help, and pray for humanity's connection. And in this awakening, it's time for us to really come into our hearts and into our center and recognize the power that we do have in terms of creating and intending through the power of belief, the power of thought, the power of words, and indeed our actions. So be love, share love, and love yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Forgive yourselves if you go down the fear pathway, and tap. I will do some belief alignments also this week and post those up. And once you're vibrationally aligned with some of the things that we were tapping through today, it really helps to anchor into that and feel a resonance with that. So yeah, lots of love for now. And yeah, let me know how you got on with this. All right, take care.